What is up? Welcome back to another video. This morning, Ross and I woke up at 4:30. As always, I did half an hour of posing, but then we jumped in the car to head up to Auckland. So it's now currently 7:30. I'm just waiting for my friend Hannah because we're going to go for a big walk and get in about 10,000 steps, hopefully to start the day off right. And then later on today, I'm doing so many different things, including getting my teeth done, picking up my comp bikini and heels from Harriet, trying on some different styled wedding dresses to see what I like for the wedding in May, and then also having a makeup lesson at Mecca. So I need to learn how to do my makeup so that I can actually, do some photo shoots in Australia and look alive and look good. So I'm very excited for today. I can't believe that in just 3 weeks time I'll be in the Gold Coast ready to compete on Saturday. I hope you enjoy this video as always. Let's get into the walk. Also, last night I did my meal prep, so I've prepped everything. I've got it in a cooler bin in the back of the car. Just got back from a big walk with Hannah all around Mount Eden, so that's 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. It is time for me to have some protein oats and then head off to get my teeth done. All done. Okay, just got my teeth whitened and it's time for me to pick up my bikini and heels. Hello! Okay, I am back in Hamilton after a whirlwind of an adventure up to Auckland yesterday and back again. I don't even know where to start, but it is about 3.5 weeks until the show in the Gold Coast. I am very excited, as I've said every video since I finally announced that I get to head over to Australia. Things are going really well. I had my check-in with Ali yesterday as well as posing last night with Toby. Despite feeling pretty good overall, I have made some really silly mistakes in the past 1 to 2 weeks. Dieting, depending on your goals and how many calories you're on, is eventually going to get hard. Like, it doesn't matter what calories you started on or what calories you're currently on. When you have been in a deficit for a certain amount of time, you are going to definitely feel it. You know what? I've been in a shred for now just over 70 days. I'm down 6 kilos. I've been very consistent. I haven't had a single day off plan. I haven't had a single day out of my deficit, and I'm feeling very good overall. But my sleep is definitely being impacted, so I'm just looking to really focus on that. Yesterday while I was out and about, I actually put up a question box on my Instagram and I had a few questions come through, so I thought I would quickly answer those to wrap up this video. So the first question I have is from Steph, and that is makeup routine or skincare products you recommend your skin always looks amazing. Thank you so much, Steph. So to be honest, I actually don't usually wear makeup. I did my makeup for this video because I really want to practice doing it. In Australia, I have booked about 4 photo shoots and some of them are sunrise, so I can't get a makeup artist come too early to do my makeup for me. So I do really want to learn how to do it, which is why I went to Mecca yesterday. And right now I'm just using kind of like any products that I had, but I did buy some products from Mecca. So once I finally kind of figured out how to do my makeup in a way in which I like, I'll definitely share those products. But in general, when it comes to kind of, I guess, my skin routine, I make sure that I sleep with my AMB-ANJULI silk pillowcase. It's nice and friendly on your skin. I absolutely love using those, which is why I launched AMB-ANJULI Silk. It's such a passion of mine. And then I also make sure that I wash my face morning and night with water. I have an exfoliator that I use 2 to 3 times a week, just like a gentle kind of beaded one. And then when it comes to skincare products, I just make sure that I use a really good SPF moisturizer from day to day. I actually do not wear makeup every single day or most days, only when, I feel like doing a video and doing my makeup or when I'm trying to practice doing makeup. So yeah, I hope that kind of makes sense. I just think washing your face is super important morning and night. What camera do you use? So I usually use my iPhone Pro 12 for photos and things like that, but right now I'm filming on my Sony a6400, which I like for vlogging because it has a flip up screen. What are the 5 books that you recommend people read for self-development? So I absolutely love reading. If you have not been, you know, following my Instagram, you will not know that I've actually set out a goal to read a minimum of 4 pages of a self-development book every day. The #1 book I've recommended to everyone on the AMB-ANJULI Fit Squad, as well as many times in my YouTube videos, is Atomic Habits by James Clear, Think Like a Monk by Chit, Like She Owns the Place by Cara Labor is a really good one on self-confidence and overall just owning your life. Like a Boss by Lily Singh, School of Greatness by Lewis House. Those are just 5 off the top of my head that I really recommend. Can definitely post more on books. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments. Do you schedule out your days daily or weekly or in sections of the month? So this is an interesting question. When it comes to getting stuff done, I will usually look at the month as a whole and then I'll put in anything important. So for example, in May, I would put in the wedding, I'll put when we're flying to and from Rarotonga, same with Australia in April. I'll put in what date the comp is, I'll put in what date I'm flying, and then I break it down into the weeks and then I break that down into the days. So in my weeks, I look at what appointments I have, whether that's physio, whether it's posing with Toby or a coaching call. And then day to day, I look at what needs to be done on that day and prioritize what's most important. So whether that's, you know, doing my direct messages on Instagram, maybe it's editing a YouTube video, maybe it's a squad coaching call or squad plans and emails. And I'll usually prioritize what's most important to get done first. I like to do a lot of my high energy things first thing in the morning because that's when I have the most energy. So that's when I'll usually knock out things like, you know, my steps, my cardio, my training, and then I move on to the work-based things where I can sit down and actually get the work done. So something like video editing would be done later in the day where I can either walk on the treadmill and do it, or it's something that I can kind of chill out, sit down and do. And then I tick off each day and that makes up my week, which makes up my month. I hope that helps. What's your why for competing? So I'm not going to go too much into this because I did answer it in my last YouTube video briefly, kind of speaking more so about why I like to compete. But essentially it all comes down to me being the best version of myself and showing up for myself every single day, even when I might not necessarily want to. Competing is a very big passion of mine. I do not think it's for everyone, but it's something that really resonates with me. I'm absolutely so passionate about not only the end goal of getting on stage, meeting lots of new friends from all around the world, but the actual grind in the prep, you know, showing up for yourself even when you don't want to, sticking to your nutrition, even when life throws curveballs at you. It's getting stronger in a deficit, you know, when it's really hard. It's pushing through all the silly mistakes that you will make when you are dieting down and hungry. I personally just enjoy the challenge of it, and I always want to make sure that I am progressing in all areas of life because I believe that happiness comes from progression. It comes from learning more about myself and more about, you know, helping other people, whether that's in business, whether that's in other areas of life. So my why is to always progress with everything that I do. And that is why I really love the AMB-ANJULI 1.0, 2.0, 3.0,